What I miss is like the old like Natural Geographic style like dinosaur ones.
Oh, I love those. Those are so
I
fun.
used to believe they were so real, and then my father's like, they didn't have like movies like that in the like the Jurassic era, and I was so disappointed.
Oh, poor Suki.
Okay.
Oh, yep,
There. I
that's a
think that's perfect.
poor pun. Thank you for the sub though for 13
Poor.
months.
I know. I keep thinking about how there was this one time when I was watching your stream
Mm-hmm.
for bird watching. You were doing one of the routes, and I was like, I cannot, I cannot be watching a like what an ad in a stream. So I was like, I'm gonna just sub for a while.
That's hilarious. One of my friends, because like when time goes by, especially for like long periods of time, like um, it's hard to like, oh, how much time has really passed? And we use because I was sub since like day one to them, so we use that as like a measurement, like, oh, how long have I known Suki? How long have I known Val? As like our inside joke,
Oh,
we remind ourselves how long we've known each other because we just add like a few weeks on top of that.
oh,
Oh, that's great.
that is really cute. No, wholesome vibes.
Wholesome vibes.
How long
Oh,
have we known each other, Tsuki?
Ooh,
I want to say
like
starting October of 2 years ago.
do we count like
What are we counting?
um like chatting or just like we know of each other?
I think know of each other. Like maybe one or twice interaction.
Okay.
I want to say October. October of last year.
Hmm. It's at least a year. I know that for a fact.
I think it's October. And then I feel like I've known Maya maybe January or February, I'd
Okay.
say, of
So
last year.
February is when you stole me to. Last February is when you stole me to Fluffy server. So at least a year and a half.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's October for us to keep.
I would believe so. Yeah. Because October
I think that's yeah.
that October is when I like really started to like stream almost like every day and get to know people.
Yeah, I'd say so. I'd say so. And then May, I feel like February or March, because I think I
yeah.
rated in.
I think I started to meet you around when,
Little Peacock.
kind of right before we started doing coffee talk.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah. I remember the first stream I caught of yours is I rated into you, and it was a karaoke stream.
I
You were
remember
singing
that.
along, and it was great. Oh, what a good first impression.
I think karaoke streams are always the way to go.
They're great. They're great.
All right, sorry for getting us off tangent
It's
at the
okay.
very beginning, but I like your title
Yeah, I
for
was like,
this
when you
stream.
said capture this group, I was like, I know how to capture this group now.
I
No.
don't like it. I don't like it.
I think the last one is just for you, Tsuki. Like I think the first two are just Maya and me combined. We'll leave the last one for you.
I have the title covered up in my Discord. There we go.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so good to start.
Good to start.
Good to start. What is
Good to start.
going on outside? How humiliating. It would seem that things are much worse than we ever expected. If only I had stopped him.
There was nothing we could do that we couldn't, Kawara. The last thing you need to do now is start mourning what we've lost.
You don't tend to give up now, do you? No, I'm fine. We have to keep going.
I think we should keep quiet about this to everyone in the gym. We can explain to them after we figured out what to do.
Yeah, that's probably the best way to do it. Our one chance at escape turns out to be one way to get across the Styx. There's nothing we can do but search for clues inside the school. Where shall we go next? Let's go back to the maintenance office. Mr. 1 might have that file open. Very well. We return to the maintenance office and explain what outside to Mr. 1. That was weird wording. I don't know why.
Yeah, I think it was translated a bit odd. It looked like it was missing a word.
I see. It seems our worst predictions have come to bear their evil fruit. I think this song's new as well.
I turn it up. I have it turned slightly down. A little bit, yeah. Yeah.
Our worst predictions. Do you know something? We can predict things without knowing that they will happen. Confusing predictions with reality can be fatal, young one. Hope that everything is doing well. It is! As you can tell by the title of our stream, everything is going great.
Very great.
We were practicing the triple Bs.
Oh.
No.
I don't know if I like that last.
No.
Last one is not for us.
No.
Yeah, we're just slamming back some shots, you know.
Getting crunk.
Well, May, if you're the one that says it, you know.
I'm having water because it's too hot for anything else, right, Suki? You need water too, right?
Chilled
If you
part
have
right now is
cold
very,
tea,
very
that
cold.
works too.
I have a cold sweet tea here.
Sweet tea it is.
It's alcoholic, isn't it?
Oh, thank you for the sub, Crown. I've been wondering for a while. He literally did sub.
My God.
Mr. 1, are you really just a maintenance worker? An innocent student was shot. I suppose it's time I introduced myself properly.
Oh my.
I am Leon JB. One of the great soaring wings of the Dove Party. S-Class Agent. Pleased to meet you.
Ooh.
Dove party.
The Dove Party? He looks like a cockatiel to me.
He does.
I've heard of the Dove Party, the secret organization that advocates living in harmony with humans, correct? You're well informed, young one. It's a noble's duty to be well informed. I feel like I must have missed something. There are two schools of thought driving the politics of today. The Dove Party, who believes we should live peacefully with humans, and the Hawk Party believes we should exterminate them. Exterminate? But I thought the wars with humans were over. Do you really believe that everyone has just decided to live happily together? Sally, this is not how the world works. There's still many disagreements between birds and humans, so the hawks and the doves have come to the fore. We discovered hawk activity at this school, and so I was dispatched to investigate.
You got it.
It was just weird because saying dispatch, we weren't supposed to be dispatch.
Mhm.
And what we feared would happen has happened. Wait a minute, are you saying the Hawk Party has something to do with, say, Pigeon Nations? It seems hard to believe. This school is known for its tolerant policies towards humans. It even welcomes Saku as representative, a Wooloo, into our midst. I cannot confirm or deny it. There are a growing number of Hawk operatives attached to the school. The headmaster's secret file will probably answer some of your questions. Oh, you got it open. Thank you. That should speed things up a little. Let's look inside. Human representative. To help humans and birds advance hand and feather towards a bright and happy future, we decided to enroll one human in the school starting in the year 2187. They will be the human representative. The pandemic has long since ended, but we must nonetheless be cautious of the risk of infection with Fallin0tes influenza when making our selection. We will pick a strong, healthy 15-year-old human who displays hereditary resistance to Fallin0tes influenza. The human representative? This is talking about Saku, no matter how we look at it. 2187, that's when we enrolled here. Come on, let's read the rest. The chosen individual will be a symbol of human concession, to wit, a hostage for birds. If the representative is to die in the school, the entire campus will be sealed off and all the birds inside will be given to the humans as prisoners.
Oh.
Everything's making sense.
Oh no.
The seal will be lifted 12 hours after death is confirmed, and the birds will be delivered to the humans. The school will be declared an extraterritorial zone, and avian protest of any human prize will not be tolerated. If May is to die, so her death was connected to the dome after all. And the important part is this final gruesome exchange. Basically, if anything happens to Maya, a representative of humanity, then the entire school takes the blame. So it would seem. They trap us here to give the humans time to arm themselves. The dome will be open in a few hours, but away outside is a horde of bloodthirsty monkeys.
Monkeys!
How humorous. It's not humorous at all. So, this was the true face of our enrollment here. I rather think that this whole thing was arranged to widen the divide between humans and birds from the start. Indeed, things here go deeper than we ever realized. As you know, this school's public stance is very liberal on the human cohabitation issue. In fact, the school's principal financier, the Ichigo Group, has been heavily involved in human charities for the past 20 years. I investigated the history of Pigeon Nations extensively, and I confirmed I was founded with the idea of coexistence with humans. But the Hawk Party has been sending agents here for a long time, eating away at the system. Like a dreadful virus. We have information about this document for some time. It is real. It's kind of hard to take this all at once. Just to make sure. For 12 hours, the dome will remain closed. During that time, humans will gather to take revenge. And then... When the dome opens, they'll kill every bird in sight. And with that, another era of war between birds and humans will begin.
No.
The student who got shot when he flew out the hatch. There are already humans waiting out there with guns.
Bro.
She was discovered this morning. The dome was raided soon after. So the time is not from where she died, but from when her death is confirmed. Evacuation was about 2 hours ago. Yeah, it was right about at the start of the second period. Around 10 o'clock. And so we have until 10 p.m. before we're all killed. You seem awfully calm, Sakuya, even after watching some birdie get shot. Remain calm, Karura. Do nothing but worry about what's gone wrong, and you'll be next. I do not know who did this, but they were rude the day they decided to tangle with a labelle. What time is it, Mr. Leon? Just past 2. We have only 8 hours then. 8 hours. We have to find an escape route in 8 hours or we'll be killed. But if we go outside, we'll be killed anyway. Just getting outside isn't enough. There has to be another way. My dictionary does not contain the word impossible. We shall continue the investigation. You're very decisive, Sakuya. I'm glad you're here. Do not attempt to flatter me, Kara. I'm not, I mean it. We found the connection between Maya's death and the dome. There is clearly some sort of intrigue behind it all. I don't want to die without knowing the truth. We better go now. We have to solve this before we run out of time. You're a promising lad. If I had to give you a piece of advice, well, don't miss the forest for the trees. Hello, Kit Kat. Don't miss the forest for the trees.
Kit Kat.
Sakuya, there's one more file. Operation Hatoful. What is that? I don't know, that's what it says on here. The bottom half is torn off. We can't read it at any rate. I don't feel like it has anything hopeful anyway. That's an awfully friendly name for a confidential document, though. Stupid. Looks like, look, it's spelled hurtful.
Aww.
Oh.
Whoa, it is.
No.
I thought hatoful just meant hurtful. I suspect that we'll find many of the things to come quite hurtful.
No.
Right. There's probably something important, given that was in the locked file. Indeed. I haven't heard of this hurtful thing before, but you might want to look into the school's history. The school's history? At any rate, the headmaster must have known what would happen after Sakura died. The escape hatch was no doubt put in place to allow him alone to escape. Which means that maybe he had a guarantee of safety for himself? I don't want to suspect an elder, but it does look that way. Everything's going on here is connected. We might as well find something of use in the records. Right, let's go look at the school documents then. I'm not the only Dove agent in this school. I'm sure the other will help you as well. Good luck, gentlemen.
Yuya.
Time to go look for more clues. Maybe we should write in the notes first. Mr. Leon said to investigate the school's history, but how? Where do we look? Headmaster's office, or the library, perhaps. Where do we look for the headmaster's office? Did you see anything like school records or anything? I would thought they would be here, but I don't recall seeing any. The library it is, then. And the mystery we have left to solve is... the blood-stained stranger Oko saw going to the infirmary yesterday.
Okay, Oko is a really cute abbreviation of his name, though.
Yeah.
Like, instead
It's like
of the whole Oko-san, like, Oko is cute, and I just never thought of it.
I agree. I like Oko. I think I like Oko more than San.
Agreed.
Exactly. What if the headmaster's dying? An army of gun-toting bipeds showing up to turn us all to jerk chicken. And all, I almost forgot about it. And the scarecrow. We still don't know where he came from. Batman, obviously. He appeared along with the dome, and no doubt is connected to it. If we continue to investigate it, I'm sure his origins become clear. And Saku's gruesome end is the best clue we have. For now, we should forget the puppet and chase after the bloodstained bird. Right. Then that's decided then. We'll go to the library to read about the school history and we'll look for the bird. It probably doesn't matter, but what should we do first? Go!
Oh,
I want to go to the library.
let's go to the library then.
Shocker that Fallin0tes wants to go to the library.
I didn't say that. It's all Maya.
I want to see if he's
I will
there.
never forget where we're like, okay, well let Maya pick whatever she wants, and then Fallin0tes like, just immediately steamrolls. Let's go to the library. Library.
Library.
Library.
Honestly, what a great way to start.
It was a good way
I
to
think
start.
I think it's definitely one of the better ones to start.
Yeah,
And
I
like all
also
honesty,
really like Morning Doves, so
it's such a well-written storyline too.
yeah.
Like I think
It
if you start like Ogasan first, it's gonna turn you away the game.
I think there's like certain characters to start off. Like I would have started off with Yuya, the teacher, or library. Those are like the three I would probably start off.
Half of me wants to
I
say you
think those
start
are good
with
choices.
Ryota, but also the other half of me is like you should end with Ryota because then you
Yeah.
go straight into the bad boy love. You're like him.
Yeah, it makes more sense to
Yeah.
me that way as well.
yeah, I think it was good to end with him as well.
The library. I wonder if Nageki's at the school gym yet.
Nageki.
Nageki? Who? I met him in the library earlier. He stayed behind. And usually dense individual, to be sure. Library's a little way away from here. I spent some time jogging through the hallways. I've been trying to ignore it, but the dim light makes the library even creepier than the rest of the school. Getting hung up over little things at a time like this is a sign of weak nerves. Really? Well then, where are the school documents? Probably not just where any birdie can just look at them. They're probably somewhere in the back den. How dull. Yep, everyone's shouting library. Come,
We all
let us
have
search.
similar thoughts.
Right.
Knowledge is power, after all.
So true.
So true. Books, and none of them what we're looking for. I was hoping it would be in this corner, but apparently not. Here, a line of incredibly dusty encycla... Huh? That's odd. There are 9 of them. Volume 6 is missing. Huh? That's weird. Did somebody misfile them? Anyway, St. Pigeon Nation's history is not back here for the large volume, so maybe it's a smaller book.
It's here.
Hmm? You never left?
Is that a problem?
Well, not really, but I told you earlier, there's an emergency going on. I can't tell if he doesn't realize what's going on or just doesn't care.
The records.
Huh?
Keep looking there, and you'll never find them.
So, you know where they are?
Yep.
Well, since he's here even now, I imagine he basically lives in here. So it's hardly surprising that he knows where to find things. I don't have much time. Can you tell me where to find them?
By request.
Request?
You don't know what that is?
He gazes at me with eyes like black holes of comic disdain. Hold on 1 second.
Okay, yeah, me too. I need to close my door real quick.
Be safe. Don't get lost. Okay, chat, you're mine now. I hope everyone out there is having a good day.
Ah, yes, a good day.
Good, I'm glad. About to say, everyone, give yourself a nice little shake. Release your paws, drop your shoulders.
It's the Sakusan special.
I thought that was her buying.
My what?
Buying.
That's like a request only.
No. No.
I mean,
No paws.
that does remind me. Whatever happened to the parking redeem?
Barking redeem? I
Yeah.
took it out.
You took it out?
I took it out for now.
Okay.
It's in the back burner at the moment.
That's fair, that's fair.
Alright, you can only get at them by request.
Okay.
They're not kept out here.
I forgot for a moment that that was the line, and I was like, oh, we have to request that as a redeem to get it back. Okay.
You do have to request that.
True.
Exactly.
So I was just so confused for a moment. I was like, okay, that makes sense. Then you kept talking, I was like, oh, she's reading the line.
You are so silly.
Then, where are they kept?
Behind the reception desk, in the back. It's not locked, so go ahead.
There are a number of bookshelves behind the desk. It's true. Thank you, Neki. Really.
Don't worry about it.
You've been mumbling to yourself ever since we split up. Please, try to remain in charge of your faculties, Kara. Oh, sorry, I was talking to him. Talking to the bookshelves? Surely there are better uses for your energy. No, Nageki was telling me where to find the... There is no one else here. Cease this bizarre monodrama. What is he talking about? Negi's standing right next to me. It's not like he's behind a shelf or something. I was worried he was a victim of my imagination for a minute, but he just told me where to find the records. But Sakura... Let's find out. Can I ask you something, Nageki?
Yes?
Are you... hallucination?
... If I was, that would mean you're asking a hallucination, whether or not he's a hallucination.
Yeah, that's right. It does seem a little weird.
Does it matter? Maybe I am. Or maybe I'm not.
That doesn't answer anything.
This doesn't usually happen. I've never been able to talk to a bird I've just met before. I think I will remember everything soon. What about you? Have you found the thing you forgot yet?
Huh? Nageki, do you know something about that? Huh? He disappeared. The thing I forgot. That's exactly what the doctor said, too. Why did Nageki know about that? It was just a coincidence, was it? Am I forgetting something important about all of this? I don't think I can dismiss him as just hallucination.
Nikeki.
Request only books. This shelf. Looks like it. I've seen a lot of the same books as were in the headmaster's office. Chronology of St. Pigeon Nations. This? Let's see. 2180, founding of the school. Same year, Ichigo Kitsuga inaugurated as headmaster. 2180, much more recent than I had thought. Only 8 years. I hadn't known either. Aside from all that, all transfer student records and sports scores. Is there really a clue in here? Wait, Sakuya, look at this. 2183, medical center shut down due to fire. Medical center? Does this school have something like that? I don't think so. There was no mention of it in the student guide. I suppose it was never reopened to say anything else. Right here. Damage from the fire. Huh? The book brings us up with a new mystery, as to taunt our inability to hold all those we already have. A new sort of mystery.
Guys, we're on a detective show.
2183 medical center shut down due to fire. Freshman Fujishiro Nageki died in the basement where the fire started.
No!
Didn't I just hear that name? This exact same, but that's... Nageki died 5 years ago. Then what is the Nageki I keep meeting today? He didn't deny that he was a hallucination. Sakuya couldn't see him. Which means he's... a ghost. Don't say such dreadful things. It's unscientific.
He's cute.
True distaste deliverness. We're betting our lives on the search, you know. I wouldn't have any accurate rubbish spread into it. But I think he knew something. If he's the same bird, then he could be the key to solving this mystery. So you tend to rely on some invisible ghosts. There are limits, Kara. I just spent some time looking for him in the library, but couldn't find him. He simply found me, rather than the other way around. I'll just have to wait for him to show up again. The blood-stained bird. You have an idea? I feel like I should. It's not something I encounter normally, but for some reason... Do I know some birdie like that? Vague as always. We do have a time limit here.
Wait.
Dun, dun, dun.
Don't
Crimson
tell me
Angle?
blood-stained bird.
Crimson Angle?
Don't tell me.
We must not fall behind.
Not I.
I know. If I remember what it is, I'll say right away. Maybe Yuya was still in here. Let's go ask him again. He did say he was there until he returned home. If anyone went in, he should have seen them. However, he said that he saw nothing out of the ordinary. If what he said is true, then he was lying. Which would mean that the doctor was lying too. Very well. Yuya.
Salutations. How goes the investigation?
Well, just who do you think I am?
Yeah. Unlike me, you're a very capable bird.
Yuya, we want to ask you something.
Oh? Well, I'll answer anything that doesn't violate my privacy, so ask away.
But very fully answer.
No fully answer. Only Yuya answer.
Did you really not see anything yesterday after school?
I'm not sure what you mean. I thought the doctor and I already verified each other's innocence. We were in the infirmary the entire time.
We talked to San earlier. He said that he saw a bloodstained stranger going to the infirmary yesterday. Did you see anything like that?
No? Sorry.
Could you be the bloodstained bird yourself?
Yikes. No, as you can see, I'm not hurt anywhere at all. Besides, he saw this bird going to the infirmary, not going into the infirmary, right?
Yeah, he did.
Anyway, I didn't see anything. There's not much more I can say. Right, Doctor? Yes, that's right. No one came yesterday.
I don't think we'll find anything more here, Sakia. Let's move on. Indeed. Did those two really not see anything yesterday?
They're lying.
If there had actually been some bloodstained stranger then...
They're lying.
They're lying.
That would mean that... you and the doctor are hiding something. Where do we... The medical center seems like a good place to go now. Indeed, where is it? That's the problem. I never heard of it before, either. It sounds rather large. I wouldn't expect it to be that hard to find. The record book said the fire broke out in the basement, and if the building was burnt to the ground, it would have said so. It should still be here, then. Assuming it was demolished. Are there any unused buildings on the campus? Unused buildings, Oh yeah, that old hall. Old hall? That's what we call it. It's by the back gate, and it's not used for... What's wrong? The school hasn't been around for 10 years. What reason does it have for having an old hall? Now that you mention it, it is kind of, that is kind of strange. Come, guide me there. This is it? It doesn't really look like a medical center. It's pretty much the same as the main building. Yeah. Looks like the door's locked. Then we shall break it down. You're starting to sound like delinquent, Sakura. What did I say? That was weird with the screen move. Was it supposed to do that? Yes.
Yes.
Don't worry about it. We'd probably be suspended for breaking in here, but this is an emergency. Who's gonna suspend him? The principal?
Principal's
Oh,
gone.
no.
That's what I mean. Who's gonna suspend them? Like,
There's no one.
we don't have a choice.
My God, I'm outside.
Cough, cough.
Wait.
It's awfully dusty in here. It's been left unused for 5 years. It appears that they didn't leave much behind. Everything's empty. I wonder if they cleared everything out when they sealed the building. This all looks pretty much the same as the main building. Bah, did we come here for nothing? Let's look around a little more. Look, the store still has a sign on it. I guess it was the reference room. I do not relish this prospect of wondering about the smell of steam in schoolrooms, but very well. It's even dustier in here. Shelves are marked with dates. Perhaps they once held medical records. There's nothing left now, though. And Operation Hatoful. Huh?
Ooh.
I'm on the road date, sure enough, there's a little shelf labeled Operation Hatoful. Empty as well. Would have been asking too much to hope to find anything, anyway. Operation Hatoful. I wonder what it is. Who knows? Something put in place along with human representative business, so no doubt it was nothing good. Is Operation Hatoful connected to the medical center? What if it's the source of the mystery we're tangled in now? My head hurts. The only thing left are Arakic medical journals. Huh? It's an encyclopedia. I'm not a place to keep one. Wait, look at the volume numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12. What? Does this unpleasant arrangement hold some meaning? I saw them like this in the library too. A bunch of old encyclopedias? Yeah. Can I look at these for a bit? Do as you please. The ones in the library had the same binding. And in the place of Volume 9, there's an extra copy of Volume 6. Look, the copy of Volume 6 has a library sticker on it. Perhaps it came from the library den. Someone must have brought it here when the medical center was still open.
Nageki?
They probably switched it with Volume 9. An unpleasant piece of mischief, to be sure. Yeah. The other volumes all seem as they should. There probably isn't anything in an extra copy of Volume 9, but maybe we should go see if it came from here. When we get back to the main building, let's go check the library. Bride is in a mere waste of time. We leave the reference room and continue investigation in the medical center. We searched the entire first floor and yet to find out what we're after. The stairs into the basement? Apparently the fire that closed this building 5 years ago started in the basement. But we haven't found it yet.
The doctor's infirmary. I feel like it's in the infirmary.
Ooh.
The elevator doesn't have a
That's a
button for
good
either.
idea.
How do we get in? Perhaps we can't anymore. That reminds me of it just made me flash to a different game where like
Which game?
a whole elevator thing it's called Presentable Liberty.
Uh-huh.
And the whole idea is that you're being tested because you're a cure for the sickness that's affecting this country, and you're in this locked room, and the only thing you can do is just sit in the room, and you get letters from people, like from a family member and some friends, stuff like that, and it's like revealed that like the whole world's like pretty much ending, and you're the only person that's immune to the virus and everything. And one of the people that are in the letter is like, hey, everything's going to hell. They're holding you hostage as this cure and selling your blood for high amounts of money, right? And he's like, hey, I'm going to break you out. And the guy mentioned that like he sends you a letter, and it's funny because like how the letter's getting to you, but he's like, hey, I can't get to you. The elevator won't come no matter what. And then eventually the power goes down the building. You can escape, and you leave your room, and you go down the short hallway, and there's an elevator button. And the reason why they couldn't call the elevator like break you out or anything was because you were locked in the elevator the whole time as your prison cell. Like you had the whole meaning of your escape there the whole time if you had left your room.
Oh.
Hence presentable liberty.
Aw.
It just maybe every time there's like anything with like the elevators, like the buttons, but my mind always flashes to that game. I might play it on stream one day.
You should.
You should. It sounds like a neat little twist.
Huh?
Huh?
Look at that wall. The wall. Looks like a normal concrete wall to me. Don't you see it? Stupid peasant. What about it? Think back to the building's exterior and the second floor. There shouldn't be a wall here. It's small, but there's a space behind there. It must have been sealed off after the fire.
Ooh.
Now that you mention it, this wall is a slightly different color from the rest. Which would make sense if that had been put in later.
You can tell Sakia is secretly a gamer because he has the like hidden passageway gamer eye.
He does.
So the stairs are beyond here. It seems likely. Isn't this a bit too much for cleanup of some fire? We probably won't be able to break this down. If we can't get in there, I doubt we'll find anything more of use in here. At least we found that thing from the headmaster's documents again. Yeah, let's head back.
Oh my god, is this what I think it is?
Could it be?
I think it is.
The music's getting pretty bad. I think we met Mr. Scarecrow again.
No. This is not Scarecrow.
Did
I
you hear
wanted
something?
to be Crimson Angel.
I thought it was Crimson Angel too.
Yes. Someone else just broke in here.
We hear glass crashing.
This could be bad. We're in a dead end with concrete all around. We need to get somewhere with a window fast. Run! Yes. Stop. Ah, it's here. Wait. Calm down, Kara. It's small.
It's small.
So it is. You know how long
it is.
You know how long I've been waiting for you to connect the dots of like when they kept talking about bloodstained stranger. And the infirmary crew acting like, oh yeah, we didn't see anything out of the ordinary because this guy keeps bothering him every day.
It's true. I mean, it is true.
Too small to be the Scarecrow. Huh? Aren't you from Tutu? I am the Crimson Fallen Angel, Angle. I knew it. The manga club boy from the class next door. He's famous from the school for being a nutcase. But what is he doing in here? I think I'm going to have a headache.
He is so funny.
Suki, I'm checking in on your voice really quick. Do you want one of us to take one of the characters, or are you good?
I'm good.
Okay.
Tectoris Melodia Funeris. Who? Me? Good for you, Kara. He came all this way to give you a title. It's not good at all. Nothing but trouble come out of it. I don't know why you came here, Angle, but it's dangerous. We're supposed to be in the gym with everybody else, so come on, let's go back. I am not allowed to rest. Not until I fulfilled my duty. In accordance with the pack of old, I must see you here now, Tectorus, Melodia Funeris, Undertaker. Undertaker? If that's it, then, so the time has come at last? I will not be stopped now, Crimson Angel of Judica, come.
Oh my god.
Angle, because Fallen Angel appeared.
Oh no!
Angle uses Dark Void Shockwave.
No!
Ryuta takes 24 damage.
Don't make me fight him.
Okay, it's a small thing.
Ryuta's turn.
What do you want to use?
I feel like because he called us Undertaker, we should use Deathbringer.
Gotta do a choke slam.
It's a choke.
Ryuta uses Deathbringer. Angle takes 60 damage.
Oh my god! I remember that this part was part of the game. I just didn't remember where.
Cease this jack-acking, you wretched imbeciles. Sakura attacks. Ryuta takes 260 damage.
So much.
Ryuta returns to his senses. Angle takes 295 damage. Angle is shaken. I'm just here to lark. It's far past my bedtime. Good luck, feather friends. They turned on the blast music. Yep.
Be well.
Patty, sleep well. Dream sweetly.
Huh? I am shocked, Karwa, to think that even you would go along with that farce. What? He disrupted my territory. I got carried away by Angle before I even noticed. Influencing the very reality of his surroundings is a frightful power indeed. You, Luzon. What did you come here to do? After what you just did, I think you may be our prime suspect. I came here to do but one thing. I must follow the demon spores. A whole new variety of what the heck are you talking about?
I love how he said it like that.
I'm stealing this line.
Demon spores.
Oh, what, the whole new variety of what the heck are you talking about?
Oh yes, yes,
I like
yes.
You have my permission to clip it and use it for your soundboard. Perhaps you can explain in normal Japanese. Your dialect is somewhat opaque.
Opaque!
I don't think it's just dialect, Sakura. The end is calling me. That is all. That this is the cross I must bear. He stares off into space if he's gazing at something far away. Maybe that basically means that he's a thrill seeker? So you're a moth, allured by a candle's light, Luzon? No, I am stained in crimson, clad in night, unforgiven. My internal blood seal calls me to purgatory. More crazy talk. It's not exactly a blood seal. That blood-stained chest is just the way Bleeding Heart's plumage looks.
You know what I think is so funny? Like the difference between how our main character talks to him and then or thinks about him, and then how Ryota and everyone else sees him.
Mm-hmm. Dude, Maya Sakura just commits to the bit every time she meets someone.
I know, she does. I mean, that itself is also an enigma, but...
I do, it's true.
I will never forget the scene of Yuya just like holding Angle up and he's like, please take your boyfriend away.
Fun fact, bleeding hearts are a very beautiful flower on a vine. I'm growing them right now. I love them.
Ma'am, I don't want to concern you, but that's a bird on the screen. Maybe you are the one that's a bit, crazy, like Angle over here, mistaking plants for birds.
Oh.
So
Maybe. I am very sleepy.
True. Oh. What is it, Kara? Blood-stained chest. Sakura, do you think maybe the blood-stained stranger San saw was... Ango, where were you yesterday after school? What were you doing? Battling minor demons of Baal and following the demon spores. Could you rephrase that? Rufa, the Tree of Blight, called out to me. If you guys remember, Rufa, the Tree of Blight was what we fought.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yes.
That's crazy.
He's asking you to say it using words we understand. Hello, Magician of White. Your anger now is the power of the demon spores. I think it's the power of you, Angle. Bah, I must compromise. I was in the place of the ignorant may refer to as the infirmary. I knew it. I think we need to talk to you. Come. And so we left the medical center, Sakura dragging Angle behind him.
I love that now both brothers have just forcibly picked him up and taken him somewhere else.
We did.
Even Ryuto was like, this bird's small.
Yeah!
Small.
Helper.
Cuckoo, this one. This is the bloodstained stranger Oka-san saw. That's that then.
Wait, why did San go outside? Go back inside. Go.
The track calls for him. Also, Oka-san, I feel like if you keep him cooped up in the gym, he's just gonna make everyone else driven insane.
Okay, that's fair.
Sacrifice the one for the many.
And he can outrun the Scarecrow, definitely.
He will challenge the Scarecrow to a race. He would run a lap around the Scarecrow before the Scarecrow even knew what happened. We need to know what you did yesterday. Did you go into the infirmary? If I could, I would have. But only the Chosen One can stop the demon spores. In other words, he didn't. Useless. The gate was sealed with the power of darkness. However, Adult Blue did venture within.
Crazy.
She went into the infirmary.
Adult Blue? Who is that? Explain in terms known as individuals, please. The Apostle of the Blue Sky, Adult Blue. She also goes by Sakume. Maybe it went into... What?
So sad.
So sad.
Hello, Blue.
Hello, Blue. Dabba-dee, dabba-doo.
Babadoo, babadoo.
May was in the infirmary yesterday after school. But the doctor and you said no one came and nothing happened. They're lying.
Why would you lie with the doctor? That's what I'm concerned about.
There are Hawk, agents here.
Yeah, but I really thought Yuya was not a Hawk agent.
Maybe he's a
Because
double agent.
No!
Could be a double agent. We'll figure it out soon.
Look,
We'll figure it out soon.
The only thing Ryuto knows he can trust is Sakura,
That's true.
Crimson Angel, and maybe San.
Maybe
I think
San.
San, maybe.
He can count all the people he can trust on one feather. You're different from those peasants, Sakura. Wait, is this... Who's saying this, do we think?
His,
I think this is
his mom, maybe? Or his dad? His parents?
Maybe
I think
Yuya,
it's his
because his brother?
No.
Yuya wouldn't use the word peasants.
Peasants, yeah.
Hmm.
I think it's his parents. Like, people who think that he's, like, full bred.
You're different from those peasants, Sakura. You're chosen from the day you were born. You must refrain. You must remain conscious of it. Okay, maybe he's talking to himself, like he's saying, like talking to himself here, like self-reflection.
Okay.
Because he's saying you must remain conscious of this. Oh, yep.
Oh.
Okay, yep. Here we go. Yes, Father. We are the chosen
There.
ones. It's our duty to guide the foolish common folk. Yes, Father. Look at them crawling in the mud. There's no value in their lives.
Oh, yes, Father.
Were it not for our compassion, they would die as miserably as they live.
Gross.
Yes,
I
Father.
know.
The very blood is tainted. The road is not yours. You must never speak with them again. Do you understand? Yes, Father.
Mm.
To Japan. Yes. You'll be staying there for some time. Arrangements have already been made for your education. Remember, you must such as to bring honor to our family, Sakia. Yes, Father. Also, Dr. Iwami is in residence at the institution you be attending. He is a prestigious doctor. It would not be exaggerating to say that our current glory is thanks in part to him. Do not disrespect him. Yes, Father. Ango saw Mei go into the infirmary yesterday and the door was locked. Doctor and Yuya must have seen her. What happened in there? You must both be lying. Yuya's been helping us all this time and I don't want to suspect him. But he's clearly been hiding the truth.
Yuya.
Could you be covering for the doctor? We don't know that for sure.
Because we know from the backgrounds that the doctor, like from his root, that the doctor is Hawk Party, right?
Yeah, he is Hawk Party. But he's
Mhm.
like a weird thing where like he doesn't exactly belong to any party. He just joined the Hawk Party just cause.
Yeah, it sounded like he was contracted by them to do research rather than like belonging to the party itself.
The Hawk Party's like, look, you want to dismember some people? We got you.
Yeah, I think it's something.
You want to try what bird tastes like? Yo, man. Do what you gotta.
I remember it was something like that.
We don't know that for sure. The manga could be lying to cast doubt on Dr. Iwamune. It's not impossible, but from what we see so far, the most likely conclusion that they're working together.
I wanted to believe in Yuya.
Yuya.
I still believe in Yuya.
Sakia. You're the one who said we need to remove our biases. We need to solve this. I'm aware. I don't think we can confront them now, but following Ango's testimony, our evidence is a little weak. They'll probably slip out of it again if we go now. They're both much more eloquent than I am, and they'll try to dodge the issue. Which means we need to search them firmly.
We do.
You tend to go in without asking. Yeah.
Sakia, you just broke into a building yourself.
I think they're literally becoming the same.
The more stealthily we do it, the better, right? If the doctor finds out, he'll come up with some way of stopping us, for sure. Understood. I will go to the lab and keep them occupied while you search an infirmary. Thank you, Sakia. A moment, gentlemen. Mr. Leon, I have something for you. Sorry for being late. I was somewhat delayed. What are these? The first is the massive key. It should open just about any of the simple locks in the school, and it's as bright and massive as its owner. The other is a stun gun.
Stun gun!
If you need to protect yourself, use it. Hello, Jesus.
Hello.
You have more use for that than I, Kara. Hold on to them. Right, thank you, Mr. Leon. Maybe I should write in the notes before I go to the infirmary.
Our Crimson Angel at the works.
I love our Crimson Angel, but I can just imagine the hell of a distraction Sakura could have released by releasing him into that room.
I know. They should have worked together.
Sakura's just like, oh, let me help you hatch him, but just gets in the way of the doctor. And you
This is where the doctor is, right?
Yeah.
I thought they were they moved out of the, like, oh, maybe they are here. Because, yeah, the infirmary's different, yes.
Like, down here, and the teacher stayed up here.
The hour of judgment has come. You cannot use the Dark Tree's power here. Return to the void, Waldenstein.
Well, he seems excited. I wonder what the dog is doing. Being slandered by Mr. Higure, as you can see. Please stop breaking school property, Mr. Higure.
I returned from Judica to defeat you. As long as you live, Calamus sorcerer, the world will be wrapped in eternal despair.
When he says things with such conviction, I almost find myself believing them. Ugh, please. This isn't funny. Yes. Come now, Higure. Let's go back to the gym, okay?
No, stop. Do not throw me out like some wretched doll.
No, they just picked him up by his scruff.
I know. Well, he's like really tiny, right? He has suffered from megalomania.
Megalomania.
Megalamia.
That's
Since birth.
That's a way to say, I suppose.
Megalamia? Whatever do you mean? Delusion of grandeur. Eschewing societal standards, he lives his life in the midst of some bizarre fantasy. Perhaps it is genetic.
Oh, Jesus told you how to say it. He said it's Megalomart.
I see.
Megalomart.
There'd be no helping it then, would there? He is unusually active in the destruction of his surroundings, especially given his physiques. Internal prejudice is such a terrible thing, I suppose. He is no doubt exerting to the limits of his capacity at all times. The most dangerous part of his ability to bring his surroundings into his fantasy. Though I seem to be less affected than you. And since, although I invited him to the school, I have yet found a use for him, the whole thing has been nothing but a waste of time.
What?
So you brought him to school? Is that why he killed him in the first few rounds?
Maybe.
Did you say something now, Doctor?
That's so interesting. He acknowledged his weird reality warp power like it was real.
It is
He
real.
said
So maybe
she's the
Angle.
one that brought him there.
So I'm just saying, Angle was right the whole time.
He was right the whole time.
He was right. No, nothing. Nothing at all.
Excuse me.
Gunner? What's going on? Where did Kawara go?
He's investigating another area at the moment. Only Dr. Yumine and Nanaki here now. Isn't Sakazaki here?
I think he's walking around to calm his nerves again. He's very brave to be out and about with that scarecrow on the loose.
That's brave, just impudent. Stupid mongrel. Stop pretending to be my grower dairy. And get back here so I can distract you. I want to occupy both of them if possible. At least they don't realize that we suspect them yet. Just the doctor should be enough. Dr. Iwamine, I came here to ask your opinion of something.
Opinion? Fear I will not be much use to you there.
My body has never required me to visit the infirmary. I've not had much occasion to talk to doctors since moving here, but I can read the expression perfectly well as all the same. It says, I'm not telling you anything.
Mr. Kawara. Did you have a falling out? He did seem to be suspecting me based on nothing but his own prejudice. Pity.
I agree, sir. The doubts so based merely on one's own preconceptions is Belverness, sir, is nonsense. That's right. I must be perfectly logical in all things. You are known as one of the most intelligent persons in the world, Doctor. I do not think that you could be involved in such a grisly crime as this.
It is honored to be so praised by the heir of the Lebel family.
Completely flat. Does he never speak with emotion? I hold a deep respect for you, Doctor. You might not be aware, but my father owes his life to your medicine. A few years ago, he worked allowed the Bell family to continue on to even greater glory.
Is that so? I had not known. I am afraid that I know little of the fate of the drugs that I developed.
The life of but one bird may not be significant to you, but we the Bell family will never forget.
Oh, wonderful. I take it your father is a figure of great respect?
Of course. The family head must always be honored.
It would seem that you hold your own biases even more dearly than Kawara holds his, almost like the foundation of your very existence.
Oh, shoot him through the heart. Oh my goodness.
I don't know how I'd feel if someone said that to me.
Okay, Folly, let's find out. What was the line again? I'll say it to you.
Am I supposed to say it?
No, I was just making a joke that I would say it said lying to you
Oh.
because you said you know you don't know how you would react. So I was like, oh, we can find out now.
I would rather like to see the expression on your face when that foundation collapses.
Goodness.
Locked. Has it been locked ever since the alarm this morning? The doctor went straight to the lab to begin an autopsy, and I think he's been with some birdie else ever since. Let's see, maybe the massive thing Mr. Leone gave me will do the trick. Yes! I think Crown said he's possibly figured it out.
He is known to be something of a detective, that's true.
True.
The room has always been a little creepy, but it's even worse in this dim light.
It's kind of odd being able to see out the window like that.
I need to look for evidence that May was in here, quickly. Maybe we'll see a jump scare in the background.
No!
Where do I start? The longer I spend poking around corners, the bigger the risk that I'll get caught. I need to remember, I've been here a lot, every time I got sick. Where would the doctor hide something he didn't want anyone else to see? Didn't he forbid even his assistants from touching his desk? It would seem he keeps his drawers locked tight. Hurry up, massive thing. You know, without context, those two lines are pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Talking about someone's drawers and then a massive thing. You know what, Crown? I want you to DM me about what you just should have realized right away. I'm curious to see if you're on. Because me and Folly know how this all ends.
I don't.
Yeah, man does not. So I'm curious to see if you're right on or not. Inside our medical records? He's probably supposed to keep personal information locked up. Though I never really thought of him as the spectacle type. There are only 1, 2, 3, 4 files. The names are... Hold on. Crown, messaged me what he thought, and so I had to respond.
Of course.
In the
how
most
close
Suki way.
it is.
Oh, he's on. He's spot on.
Spot on.
Karawa Ryoto. Sakumeya. Fujishiro Nageki. And Shirogane Sakuya.
Sakuya?
Yeah.
I'm not surprised to see a file in here, but May and Sakuya never had any reason to be in here. And Fujishiro Nageki. Looking closely, Nageki's file says St. Pigeonaceous Medical Center on the side, while the others don't. And the date is from 5 years ago. Did he take this from the medical center? Since it's here, he must know something about the fire back then. Are the other 3 records from physical exams? They're full of strange symbols and numbers, and I'm not sure what they mean. Huh? Sakuya has a second piece of paper in it.
Well, how come Sakuya has it?
It looks like some sort of memo or... A sudden blinding pain in the back of my head.
Oh, don't tell me it was Yuya.
I can't move. I fall, unconscious.
Oh, Ryota.
I'm pretty sure it was Yuya.
Where am I? I feel dizzy. Huh? That's right, I was looking for evidence in the infirmary. The medical records are gone. Somebody took them. I managed to get knocked out even with the stun gun Mr. Leone gave me. Darn it. I don't know who attacked me, but those records must have been important to get stolen away like that. Urgh, darn it. Why did I let myself get taken from behind like that? Ayo.
Yeah.
I had her records. Even with those, it would have been hard to prove anything. Whoever attacked me must have been the criminal. They probably wouldn't leave anything, but maybe they missed a clue in here somewhere. Huh? I hadn't noticed it earlier, but there's a card under the desk in the corner. I wouldn't have seen it if I weren't on the floor. This is May's student ID.
Oh no.
There's blood on the corner.
Oh.
So it wasn't dropped here by accident before she was killed. It must have happened in here. It looks like my doubts about the doctor are confirmed. But for some reason, I still feel unsure. I almost feel like this is too good to be true, like I'm being led along. If the doctor was behind it all, surely he could avoid casting so much doubt on himself. Just what is he after anyway? Hold on 1 second.
If he doesn't think the doctor did it, then who would have been here?
But I'm not worried about who is doing what and why. I'm
Wait,
worried about
what and why?
finding the one who did this to Maya. I need to talk with Sakia. So you think it would take a fair amount of time to cut a human up like this and distribute them to boxes, Doctor?
Indeed. I think so.
So I just thought of something.
What?
What?
Why don't they have bird skeletons in the back? If there's only one human in the whole school.
Well, because we didn't eat you yet this timeline.
No.
Even if she were like and distributed this morning, it would involve a great deal of physical labor.
Sakura? You again. Can we go to the maintenance room? We need to talk. Very well.
Mr. Shirogane.
Yes, Doctor?
Just as an aside, it would be impossible for one such as myself.
Even with the knowledge and tools of a physician?
Even so, I am not a particularly healthy person. As I guess. He looks so fragile in human form.
Yeah, he looks like a bit like...
Yeah, he looks ill.
Yeah, he looks like an unwell twink.
I see.
Not a healthy person. Which is funny, because he's the most roundest bird. And he looks like he hasn't eaten a good meal in, like, years.
It's just the fur, or it's just the fluff.
It's just the fluff.
It's just the fluff. The doctor is slightly impaired down to his right side, you know?
He is? I never knew.
I know. I was injured long ago. My right wing never fully recovered, though. It rarely poses problems in daily life. A human corpse is heavy. It seems like a bit much to go dragging, don't you think? Yes, it's all true. It's even recorded in the faculty medical records.
Maybe all the teachers are in on it. The only people we can trust is other first-year students.
No! I want to believe in our teacher. At least.
I know.
It is? I see. Thanks, I'll remember that. Tell Saki about what I found in the infirmary as we head to the maintenance office. Meaning, Fujishiro Nageki's records and the doctor have something to do with the medical center. I think so, yeah. I wonder about the other records too. Why you, me, and Maya all together? Could this really be a coincidence? Did you go there often after you moved here or anything? Not once. Nobility knows no illness. Yeah. I never see him sick and he always seems pretty lively. I haven't known about the doctor's injury. Kind of a bad thing to find out now. Bad? Because it is convenient to your theory? We must remain just. No harm can ever come from learning more of the truth. I guess so. Maybe it's because he's not very active or because he never leaves the infirmary, but I guess I never really had a chance to notice his ability. If he couldn't have done it alone, makes it seem more likely that he was working together for you yet. Blasted mongrel, no good can ever come of his presence. He merely confuses the issue.
Salutations. Were you gossiping about me?
Yuya.
What a pickle. I guess I'm the topic of choice among the boys as well as girls now.
Yes, that's true, Volley.
That's true, that's true.
All the boys and girls are talking about you.
What can I do? What can I do?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That's why it's falling. Because everyone's falling for you.
Stop.
It's true. It's true. Are you okay though, Fallin?
I'm good, I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because you fell from heaven.
Stop!
I saw that go a mile away.
I betrayed by my own kind.
Betrayed by my own kind.
Betrayal! No, mon ami.
No.
Mon ami.
Not that I'm mine, but sure. These are so silly.
It always reminds me of a joke that's between me and my siblings.
Yeah.
We just sometimes we love messing with each other. There'll be times where we'll just jokingly use the pickup lines in a different way. Like one that my brother used on my sister before is he's like, "Oh, did you fall from heaven?" And she's like, "Oh, why? Because I'm so pretty." And he's like, "No, because your makeup looks really bad."
Oh no.
Or be like, "So you just naturally dress like that?" And we just are always like jokingly mean to each other.
Oh, that's cute though.
It is cute.
Those are so silly.
Don't let it get to your head, mongrel. We weren't saying anything good about you. That's right, Yuya. From your point of view, we were subjecting you to vile slander and ill gossips.
You're very frank, Ryota. Nothing wrong with that. What kind of slander? Perhaps you shouldn't say, lest my fragile heart shatter like a maiden's crystal glass dropped by an unkind lover.
Oh wow, Jesus actually sent me a theory, and he's like, he has all of them, but there's just one tiny thing he is wrong about, but the rest is spot on.
Oh.
A round of applause.
Mm-hmm.
pause.
I would just say, because if I say it, it's not gonna spoil anything for Maya. The split part, you're wrong, Jesus. Let's just say,
I took my headset out for a moment.
Oh, go ahead. Keep going. He didn't mean anything. But go on. Welcome back, Maya.
Come back, Maya.
So you can hear more pickup lines. Do you think after a while she just put her headphones back on out of curiosity to see if we're talking about her or not?
Maybe. Here, we can say just come back.
No,
It was so...
Why do you have to take the fun of it?
Who?
You.
Me?
Yeah, you.
I'm always here for Saku-san.
Was Sugi gonna just let me sit and wait?
Yeah.
No, yeah, but like I was gonna like say like you think she'll listen in at some point to see if we're talking about her? And I was just like, well, we just said funny pickup lines to her.
We could. I have nothing in my head right now though. It's empty.
Maybe you should take some notes out where people keep falling for you, and then use that.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Shall we continue on?
Okay.
Yes. I'm trying hard not to read Jesus' chat anymore either.
Yeah.
He's trying.
Here, I'll spam. Here, I'll spam it with something else. I hope you don't mind, Suki. I'm gonna...
I don't think Moobot will get mad at you.
I don't think so. Well, in case that it does.
In case it does, we'll just mod you.
I also put the chat box, just much smaller.
It should be obvious what we're talking about from our faces alone, but he's completely relaxed. Yeah, it's a very interesting looking emote you have.
Okay, there. There. Completely gone.
Why do you have a licking emote?
I don't know, I was gifted it today, so I was like, might as well use it. Okay.
I doubt his heart's made of glass though. Used tires, maybe. Something that is completely impervious to abuse. To me. Your unsolicited presence saves the trouble of looking for you.
I'll just close it.
You lied. You met Saku in the infirmary yesterday. Did you kill her? So...
So you doubt me!
How about this, Jesus? Do you want me to spoil it?
I feel like you should take it to DMs. I don't think
that's what I mean, so he doesn't keep theorizing.
Yeah, I've already just closed the chat, so don't worry.
I'd love to see your evidence, little brother.
We found her ID stained with blood. In the firm. You're duty bound to answer. What did you see in the infirmary yesterday? And what did you do?
...
Oh, we didn't hear the words.
Oh, yeah. Well, I swear I said something. I can't tell you, but sorry.
I heard the ... That's all I needed.
I mean, you literally can't tell us because you didn't say it.
That's true. Sorry.
Sorry.
I can't say anything at all.
Cease this foolishness. You know something, don't you? Do not attempt to dodge the...
Oh my god.
It's Grindhouse!
Cute.
Grindhouse.
Run, you two.
Terrible timing. Nobody likes a man who can't read the atmosphere, Mr. Scarecrow.
Is this the time for jokes? Run. Go.
Yota seems to have left us in the dust. Maybe we should... Well, it doesn't look like it's noticed us. I guess it's not too keen on chasing people.
Your idle flirtation is sicking me. Filthy mongrel.
Shh, dearest brother. Do you want it to hear us? How about this? I'll go first and lure Mr. Beanpole Man towards the cafeteria. You head for the maintenance room while it's distracted, okay?
You plant as a decoy? Don't think it'll stop me from respecting you.
I wasn't asking you to. I've been your ally until now, so why stop now?
Our ally?
Anyway, run for it as soon as we're out of sight. Adieu!
Sakya, you're okay. I was worried that maybe you got caught. Indeed. Isn't Yuya with you? We never got to answer anything. I do not know. He ran the opposite direction.
Like, I wanna believe in you, yeah.
I believe in you,
We
yeah.
don't have much time left. I think the only thing to do is get him to talk to us and then confront the doctor. He's been helping us this whole time, but I don't know if we can still discern our ally. Our ally. Indeed. We've always been separated, right? So you don't really know how he usually acts, or... You mean the show or the movies, Jesus? So you don't really know how he usually acts, or he'd be likely to do something like this, or... How could I know? He and I live in different worlds. As my father said, I couldn't know.
Oh.
I'm an only child, so I really don't understand siblings, but I think I know how you feel about him, Sakya.
Mm-mm.
Do not make me repeat myself. He and I have no connection. But I want to believe that. He is not my enemy.
Aww.
Looks like Sakya isn't entirely sure what to think. The prime suspects are the Dr. A, his family, and his own half-brother. If I get in the same situation, I wouldn't be as calm as he is. We should write in the notes and then go talk to the doctor.
Notes.
Go find out exactly happened in the infirmary. We figured out a lot of things, but there's still a lot that remains a mystery. It's 6 p.m. We don't have much time left. Can we solve this and get out alive in only 4 hours?
There's only 4 hours left.
Alright, let's go, Saku. Huh? Sakura? Your friend already left, young one.
No!
Huh?
I see. How did he leave?
Why didn't you say so earlier? He's planning to confront the doctor alone.
No! He's gonna become Christmas dinner.
He's gonna get got.
I don't
Father
want
is
him
of
to
the
get
pure
got.
bloodline, and so his life is the utmost value. By extension, Doctor who saved his life must also be valuable. I must not disrespect him, because that is what Father told me. My brother, born of a low father, is a worthless being. Though he looks noble, his veins flow with filthy and pure blood.
Yuya was born from the same mother.
I must not associate with those of low birth. Because that is what father told me. But I am no longer sure. What is blood? Why does it divide us so?
Aww. Look at him growing.
Did we want to end that there?
We can end there. I think that was a good place to end.
Mm-hmm. I know.
Yeah, that's like a good stopping point.
A lot to think about.
So much to think about.
Me is learning so much about birds.
I am. I never knew birds could do all this. It's crazy. I did not mean to click continue.
Where's the doctor? Welcome back.